Hi Libra, welcome to your July reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I really appreciate you. We're going to see what's going on for you for the month of July, see what you need to look out for, what to be aware of, what the vibes are looking like. If this reading helps or resonates, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below, okay? So, Libra, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you for the month of July 2023. What's going on for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2023. What do my Libras need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Show me clearly. We have the fish coming out. First card out. Okay. Okay, what do we got? Lion, shark, and also the rabbit. You know what? The rabbit did come out when I was prepping the deck for you, Libra. And I was like, what are you afraid of? Because I know the last reading we did, it was hella positive, right? But it was like your weekly reading. Now this is a July reading, so the vibes are changing. And also we could be picking up on different groups, different people, different collective, whoever really needs these messages, right? That's my intention, is it reaches whoever is in need of these messages. So of course it's not going to be for everybody. But damn, no, first of all, can we just point out the colors here? We got red, we got orange. That's like the consistent color through all of these cards, right? You see this? You see this shit? So maybe you're a Libra moon, or maybe you got Leo placements, because for me the lion always rules Leo, and then we also got the moon coming out, so maybe you got some Leo placements. We do have a lot of like Leo energy on us. We got the Venus in Leo, we have Mars in Leo, so Leo season's around the corner too. So maybe something that is happening throughout July may also be part of August, okay, or throughout Leo season. But so feels like things right now are kind of up in the air. I don't know if you're too fond of that, to be honest. With the fish, is kind of, it's wishy-washy. It could be better, could be worse. It's alright. We're hanging in there, kind of being pushed around by life, kind of being pushed around by our thoughts, our feelings. Everything's just kind of up in the air, feeling a little bit all over the place. And it's not the most comfortable, but it definitely could be worse or could be better. You know, like you're alright. You're so-so. You're like, meh, like it is what it is. I'll get through it. I know this is temporary. It won't stay like this forever, but you know, the fish is kind of like, it's a flippy floppy energy. You might be kind of flipping and flopping. You might be kind of indecisive right now. We're going back and forth between a choice, between a decision. You know, you might just be feeling a little bit lost with the sense of direction of where things are going. You're like, holy crap, we're in July, or we're about to be in July. How the hell is this year going by so fast? And you know, you're getting all caught up in your head, thinking so much, and just like feeling a little overwhelmed, okay? But that's on the inside, right? That's on the inside. On the outside, you look like you got your shit together. You look like you're calm, you're cool, you got your composure, you know what you're doing. People look at you like you're a leader. People look at you like you have your crap together. People look at you with high respect too. You're highly respected. And with the lion out here, this is really representing like your patience and your perseverance and how you haven't given up, even though there has been some uncertainty, even though there has been a little bit of like this like discomfort, like you haven't really let that consume you, which is really powerful. And so with the lion out here, I see like you really taking something serious, or like your energy throughout July seems pretty stern, pretty serious. You're safe for now. That's what I just heard. You're safe for now, or something. So there's something here, going back to the fish, I think you're needing to confront something, or there's something here that you're needing to take a look at. With the shark, there's something here you have to like acknowledge, or you know, speak up about, or something you need to face or look at or deal with that you maybe have been kind of like pushing aside, or trying to, there could be something you're trying to distract yourself from. It seems like you're kind of in your head though, okay? You're in your head about an emotional situation here. Like you're kind of getting caught up in the future, caught up in the potential of what things could be, how things might play out. Like you're getting really like nervous or really anxious, and you're stressing yourself out about how nothing right now is set in stone. Maybe that's the whole thing, right? Going back to the fish, it's like right now anything could happen, and the fact that you don't really have control over everything besides yourself, it can be a little scary, it can be a little intimidating. So there could be this vibe here where it's just like, because everything's kind of up in the air and nothing's like concrete, it's like, ooh, it's a big, bad, scary world out there. Like, who knows? Is this a shark? Is this a dolphin? Is this card, the shark, it's about your fears versus like real fears, things that you should actually be afraid of versus things that are just false or like false fears. So like there's illusions here. There's illusions. This card comes out when there's some sort of illusion and fear. Well, what is fear? False evidence appearing real. So like most likely whatever it is that you're afraid of, it's not as bad as you think it is, or it's like it's not even that at all, point blank, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the sea serpent. We also have the eagle and the buffalo. Okay, so this is great news. And on the mouse, okay, so, well, yeah, the mouse and the butterfly, changes that are outside of your control, right? Ultimately, July is going to be a month where you're going through changes internally, externally. Either way, you're going through changes. It's all beyond your control. The only thing you have control over is yourself. Your composure, how you show up in the world, how you react to situations, you know, not necessarily giving an instant reaction right off the bat. Kind of like just let it simmer a little bit, kind of feel it out, and then give your opinion or then speak your piece or whatever, right? But it shows here with the buffalo, whatever these challenges you might face or these lessons that you're facing or these growing pains you might be going through, you're handling it really well. Like, again, is it a little awkward at times? Yeah. But you've gone through that, you've gone through worse, and this is a breeze in comparison, right? This is a deep healing month for you with the sea serpent. This is ruling your what the fuck? It's ruling your sacral. Oh my god, brain fart. It's ruling your sacral energy. So definitely related towards your sexual energy as well as your creative energy. This is also connecting to the womb, the mother, childhood, that kind of stuff. This might be bringing up your relationship with a mother or relationship with a feminine figure in your life. Again, the fish is the mother. The fish is feminine energy. So there's something being brought up about your feminine energy kind of going through some sort of like shakeup or awakening or shift or adjustment or transformation, more on like the feminine side, okay? So there's this desire for you to need to feel like safe or comforted or understood or like, you know, supported. Like you're needing support, as much emotional support as you can around this time that would help you, make you feel the most confident, okay, through all this uncertainty. So if this reading can give you a little bit of that, I hope it can. You know, because who likes being in that energy, like not knowing what the fuck's going on? It's scary. Right? It can feel very like nerve-wracking, and that's kind of the vibe here, where you're just like, oh crap, I cut my finger and I'm in the ocean. Is a shark gonna come and find me? Right? You're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen if this and that? Or what happens like 5 years from now? What happens, like, you're thinking like you're way down in the present, and I mean way down in the future, and spirit wants you to get down to the present, okay? I can't even get my words straight, but you get what I'm saying, Libra. So let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what's going on for you for July. Let's get the specifics of what you need to know, look out for, or be aware of. What's going on for Libra in July? We have the Magician coming out. So you have everything you need to create the outcome that you want. You're in manifestation mode. Really, like, you easily in July, you think of something, boom, it happens. You think of a person, boom, you hear from them. You think of a certain, you think of something and it happens, or like you think of a song, it comes on. Like, you're in this wavelength where you are instantly calling in and attracting. Like, you're a magnet to anything that you desire, anything that you want, okay? So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. So that whatever you desire, whatever the outcome is that you want, you're able to create that, you're able to manifest that, you're able to work the energies in your favor. Again, although things right now aren't set in stone, that's a good thing, because you can really call in and let something marinate. That's what I heard. Let it marinate. You can let something marinate and get better over time. We have the Empress. Oh, and we have Justice. Libra, there's your energy, as well as Taurus and Venus energy, which we have Venus retrograde on the 22nd in the sign of Leo. So if you got any Leo placements, which I was kind of touching on that with the Lion, I was picking up on some Leo energies or Leo vibes, or Leo season might be relevant for somebody. There's something that's about that, or something connected to that. But yeah, wow, the Empress and Justice. This is about really like receiving the efforts of your labor. This is co-creating with the universe, right? There's this yin-yang kind of balance taking place of taking action, versus sitting and waiting and letting things come towards you. You got this balance of the masculine, feminine, or that's what's happening in July. If you're feeling out of balance, if you're feeling out of whack, out of sorts, you know, if you're dealing with even physical stuff going on in your body, I see solutions here with justice coming out. There's solutions to these issues or challenges that you've been facing or fears that you've been struggling with. There's going to be a big sense of relief, okay? In July, you're going to feel a massive weight lifted off your shoulders. With justice is bringing more of attention towards like certain lessons that you've been learning over the last few months, maybe even up to like last Libra season, like literally like almost I don't even know how many months ago, whatever, it doesn't matter the specifics, but like things that you were going through over the last year or so, or a little bit less, maybe 8 months or so. It's like there's situations that could be testing you a little bit to see how much you've grown, to see how much you've changed. You're displaying that beautifully. I just gotta say, you've displayed that beautifully. You are showing up here as a freaking king, a freaking queen, a freaking goddess, like, not to blow smoke up your ass, but like you have really like leveled up and transformed. But yeah, I feel like you're super critical of yourself, or you're saying to yourself like, oh, I need to do better, I need to do more, this isn't good enough, like, you know. But that's not the way you see yourself versus how you actually are, like two completely different things. Like, you get what I'm saying? What else is going on for Libra in July? The Lovers. Some of y'all have a connection, a commitment. Well. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom with the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. I see you coming into some sort of union here, or like there's a successful relationship that could be coming in, or if you're connecting with someone right now, I see that it has potential to really take off. You might be considering other options or keeping your options open with the Six of Wands. You might be dating people, meeting new people, mingling, connecting a lot. But, you know, there's only one special cup that you have, and who you want to give your cup to, that is your choice. But you guys, like, this is significant. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have a lot of air energy. You also have Taurus. So Taurus, Gemini, and a Libra are the main signs out here. We also got some water. But yeah, there's someone who's like caught your attention. Was that what your last reading was about? I swear you guys had like a kind of love-ish energy pop up in a reading. I think it was one of you. I think it was one of your readings, Libra. So anyways, it might be picking up on similar energy or similar group. Maybe that's what you're so afraid of, is because you don't know where this could go, right? Everything's up in the air. You don't know if this is going to be forever, if it's going to go down in flames. You know, that Taylor Swift song, like literally, you don't know where this could go. You're hoping that it'll end in marriage for some of you. And for some of you, that very well might just be it, end all be all. If that's what you want, if that's your intention, then I believe that's definitely likely. Some of you, watch out for pregnancies. I gotta also suggest that with the Empress, right? She's pregnant in this card. So either it just might be symbolic, like you're pregnant with ideas, you got the creative juices flowing, you're getting lots done, you're being productive, or this might actually be like, hey, watch out. Especially if you're like afraid of like pregnancies or something, like I'm just saying I don't do readings like that, but just saying, you know, take the extra precaution if you gotta. All right, anyways, Two of Cups is at the bottom, so there is a highlighted relationship that is being brought to your attention for the month of July. There's somebody you're connecting with. There's someone who means a lot to you, someone who you see the forever future with. 10 of Cups, you see a forever home, you picture a future together, and it's like you could accomplish anything with one another. With the Six of Wands, anything you face, you have them by your side. They're your sidekick, right? You'll always succeed with this person who has your back and you have their back. Like, you know, it's a really awesome energy. This is a relationship with the Two of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Six of Wands. This is someone who sees you and acknowledges you and, like, you know, really supports you in your in your endeavors, in your goals, in your visions, in your dreams. Like, this is like such a power team, right? Even I forgot, I'm gonna also keep that King of Pentacles, right? Queen of Cups to the King of Pentacles. This is such a healthy dynamic with, like, we have the feminine over here, open and receptive, and like, you know, talks about their feelings, feels safe enough to be vulnerable and open. And then we got the King of Pentacles, more of like, again, traditional energy. We're talking about traditional. We're not talking about gender roles over here, okay? We're talking about the energies, but we got the masculine energy over here, who's more of like provider, who's more of like takes care and gets things done and supports and brings like, makes life easier. So again, there's two different people. There's a different energy from these individuals, right? We got a masculine, we got a feminine. Seems like there's some sort of connection here. Again, like it literally doesn't have to, we're not talking about gender, okay? We ain't talking about gender over here. But there's two people that are like yin yang, really good match, that support each other, that are very complementary to one another, and it's like ding 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 bingo, like this is it. But like, is this something you're afraid of, perhaps, right? Is this something that you're nervous about, or you're kind of in your head doubting yourself, or doubting how things might play out, or, you know, doubting where the future could go? Like, you know, there could be part of you that, yeah, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, there's part of you that could be like almost wanting to self-sabotage. I see you not doing that, though. We have the Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. I see you putting energy towards that. So, all right. Well, you know what? Let's do some clarifying. First of all, let me just take a little peek into the rabbit. Like, what are you so afraid of? What you so afraid of? Can we calm your fears and your nerves just a little bit? Because I think you're just thinking about the future, like long ahead. And it's like Spirit really just wants you to be in the moment, be in the present, and focus on the now. Don't worry about what's going to be like 3 months from now, a year from now, 6 years from now. Like, really just try to be in the moment as best as you possibly can. But why is Libra afraid? What is Libra afraid of? Afraid of probably getting hurt. You know, that's fair. Who likes getting hurt? No one does. Like, you can't really avoid it in this life, right? Unfortunately, unless you just never leave your house and just stay in bubble wrap, that would be kind of lonely. So that's up to you. 10 of Pentacles came out for the rabbit. It's like you don't want to disappoint family. You don't want to, like, you have such high expectations on yourself, on other people. Like, you just don't want to disappoint or like mess something up. You might be worried about family, or you might be worried about the circumstances where you're living. Maybe you're worried about bills. Maybe you're worried about how you're going to pay your rent or something like that. Or, you know, like more of like the tangible 3D world. Responsibilities, obligations, you know, having to serve. Oh, look, we have the Empress out here coming out again. Yeah, some of you, it's like you could be even worried about, like, again, I don't do these types of readings, but some of you could be worried about like your fertility or something like that, or worried about like having a family, or there's something about worries about like the long-term future. Definitely about long-term future. Like, you're even like worried about the state of the world, where the world is at. You're like, yeah, I don't want children right now, but like down the line, 5-10 years, or maybe a year, or however long down the line, you're like, where is the state of the world gonna be? Like, what kind of position am I gonna be? How am I gonna be able to support my family? Or like, you know, you're really like, you're in this concern zone where you're like, you're wanting to like, oh, like you just want to have all the answers. You want to know how it's all going to work out. But like, you're thinking about the long-term future. You're thinking about like, and it's good to think about that stuff, right? It's important to think about that stuff, not just to be completely like la 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 winging it all the freaking time. It's good to have goals and intentions and all that shit. But like, yeah, you're stressing yourself out, and I'm feeling it. But like, I see you're going to be just fine. Like, what the heck? Okay, so let's move forwards. Let's change topics. Let's switch gears here. Let's take a look into the Lovers. This Lovers and the Two of Cups, it obviously is a choice. You have a decision here about some sort of commitment, right? So let me look into the Lovers for Libra. What does Libra need to know about this choice, this commitment coming in? It's a big deal, right? Whatever this decision or commitment is, it's not something that is just going to be like something that just is like in and out or come and go. Like, this feels like it's something that will be part of your life for a very long time if you give it the chance to grow. Let's see. Tell me the Lovers for Libra. King of Wands coming out. We got Leo, Sag, and Aries. Tell me the Lovers. 7 of Cups. See, there's something about you having options, or pursuing options, or keeping your options open. Oh my god. I was like, where the fuck did that card go? It was literally, yeah. Anyways, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. What's this card sticking out? 9 of Swords. I'm going to take it. there's something about you, like, fearful of messing up. You're afraid of messing up. Look at this. The 9 of Swords to the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the 8 of Pentacles reverse, he's like taking something apart. It's like you're in your head about where things are going right now. Again, things are still up in the air. Look at the 7 of Cups, up in the freaking air. You have no idea where this may go, what may this lead. Maybe you're not clear with your intentions of what you're looking for, what you're wanting. Maybe that's also part of it. Or there's an important conversation that needs to be had between two people about intentions and about like where things are going, or like, you know, trying to get on the same page. But anyways, it's like there's these fears, or you're in your head and you're overthinking, again, overanalyzing, thinking about the future, big long-term future, all those scary what ifs. And as you're doing that, it's almost like you're backtracking, or like you're undoing effort, or undoing the work that you've been putting towards something that you really want. That you really want it, but it's almost like instead of putting more effort towards it to see how it grows, you're like undoing it, or you're like backtracking, or it's just like a self-sabotage kind of thing. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. You're like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. You're holding 7 of Swords and the Page of Swords. You need to be honest and direct with how you feel. I was about to call you Aries. Maybe you have Aries placements. You need to be open and direct, because there's something about you not expressing how you feel or expressing your thoughts, and it's really weighing you down. 10 of Wands is weighing you down, but like you're trying to, even this Page of Pentacles, he's kind of wearing it as a mask, right? So there's something about you not being completely like transparent or translucent, kind of going back to the animal cards, honestly, right? You're feeling wishy-washy, you're feeling uncertain about your feelings. One day you're yes, next day you're no, you're like kind of all over the place. You don't know how you really feel. You're kind of nervous, kind of anxious, but you're not really expressing it, hoping it's just gonna go away, hoping that you just appear like, yeah, you're strong, nothing's getting you down, or nothing's bothering you, but like deep down something's bothering you, and it's like you gotta speak up about it, or you gotta address it, or you gotta like acknowledge it or something like that. But I feel like it's with another person, like you gotta like speak your mind, because again, like no one's a freaking mind reader. I don't care how intuitive you are, how intuitive your person might be. I don't care if you use tarot cards, but at the end of the day, at the end of the freaking day, you never really know what's going on in someone's mind unless they actually express it, right? Right? So there needs to be a little heart-to-heart convo, I feel, or like the need to like open up and express themselves. And so that's why the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, he's got to provide the safe place for the Queen of Cups to open up, to feel safe enough to be vulnerable, to have those discussions. If she doesn't feel safe, she's not going to open the fuck up. She's going to stay closed off. She's going to keep her thoughts and feelings to herself. So this King of Pentacles, whoever the fuck this is, they got to work at providing a safe, secure place for this Queen of Cups to open up about their feels, right? It's got to be mutual, though. It has to be mutual, because we all carry masculine and feminine energies. So even this queen got to provide a safe place for the king to open up about his feels too, right? You get me? So it's a thing going on here. There's like some masculine and feminine energy I'm be picking up in your reading, Libra. It's like, you know, Venus retrograde. Again, I feel like Venus retrograde, especially because you're Venus ruled. Venus retrograde on the 22nd of July, gonna be bringing up these kind of like relationship woundings, or like topics, things to revisit, things to repair, things to work through. That's kind of coming up. There's going to be a theme for a little bit, so would not surprise me if that's some stuff you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with a person, right? Anyways, tell me about this 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups for Libra. What does Libra need to know about this connection, where things are going, where are things headed in this connection? 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups for Libra. Ooh. Okay, hold on, Spirit. Don't do this to us. My question was, where is this heading? And then the 3 of Swords come up. Is this heading towards a heartbreak? I hope not. I hope not. Is that maybe what you're afraid of? Is that something that like haunts you at night? Probably. I did ask, where is this headed? But y'all, like the 6 of Wands come out. Like it talks about like good. Let me pull some more. Okay, I will pull more. But like, dang. You're probably, just because it feels so good, you're like, damn, if this doesn't last, it's gonna hurt. It's almost like you're trying to prepare yourself for the potential of like losing this person or losing what you got. And like, it's so good, and because you're used to things not working out in the past, you're like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get hurt. oh, it's gonna hurt, I should detach already, I should just like back away, I should just distance myself, or like, you know, you're getting in your head, you're hurting your own feelings. 5 of Cups at the bottom, right? About the uncertainty, about the unknown. It's just, it's in your head. The Page of Swords, about your feelings, your love, your emotions towards somebody. It's like you're hurting your own feelings over something that might not even be the case, right? Tell me about the 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. We have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Oops. The Wheel of Fortune. You're afraid of failure. Yeah, that's basically it. 2 of Cups. You're afraid of this relationship, this partnership not working out. You're afraid of things backfiring. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid that this won't work. You're afraid that this is not going to succeed, or that there won't be support, or like your family won't support you, or you're afraid that like it's not going to work and that all of this is going to go to shit and like blow up in your face. Right? But we had the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Cups, which is still indicating like really beautiful changes and beautiful growth in a partnership, right? There's always gonna, no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter who you're with, there's always gonna be ups and downs in relationships and partnerships, just how it's gonna be. It's life, right? As we grow, as we evolve, we go through our own shit. None of us are perfect. Eventually we're gonna have problems, we're gonna have triggers, and you might have some arguments, right? You might have some painful situations, but does that mean you just give up and quit and give up, like you completely just walk away? No, unless obviously it's like toxic or some shit, right? That's again your choice, your decision. But just because you might run into hiccups or challenges or like arguments doesn't mean that's the end all. Like it's over. Like, you get me? So it's like that could be something like you're afraid of. It's like, oh, like I'm afraid that like things are gonna go bad and they're gonna like leave me, or you know, again, it's just like all these fears of like, what if this or what if that, and like again, they're valid. It's understandable to have those feelings. But like, I think it's important that you voice it, because I'm getting, you know what I'm getting I'm getting like this pressure like right in my throat. I'm getting this weird, almost like like pressure like right on my throat. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just feels like you gotta speak up about this, or like you gotta open up about this so that you can feel the relief. 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the World. So you need to like speak up about this because it's bothering you, and it's like preventing you from making any more forward progression in this connection, because you're just so afraid of like the potential of getting hurt. But I think you need to be vulnerable here. Queen of Cups, double confirmation. I think you need to like let down your walls, speak up about your feelings, and that's going to give you a clear indication whether or not this is something worth pursuing and continuing. Like if you open up, like let's say, okay, you open up to whoever you're dealing with, whoever you're connected with, you open up about your fears, your worries. If they dismiss your feelings, if they laugh at your feelings, if they don't like give you like whatever reassurance that you need, or whatever it is that you're needing to make you feel better, if they're like not giving you that, or they're being a dick or an asshole, like that's your sign right there. Get the hell out, right? If not, then that's great. Now you feel better about the situation, and it's helping you also heal your own inner shit, right? Because again, this stems back to the sea serpent of like your upbringing, your childhood, relationship with your parents, you know, all that crap, deeply wounded inner child stuff being brought up for you to overcome, right? But the only way you overcome it is by facing it directly, not running away from it or avoiding it or suppressing it or distracting yourself from it. You get me? Anyways, Libra, so you're dealing with a relationship here that's triggering the crap out of you. And you might even be triggering the crap out of them. But it's beautiful, because just because it's triggering doesn't mean it's bad. The normally healthy relationships, and this seems like it could be pretty healthy, right? Normally the healthiest relationships trigger the hell out of you after, especially if you come out of a toxic relationship, or like the last connection you were in was like, or like situations you've been in your life were like very terrible, right? And now you're in something that's like safe and secure. It's like you want to like self-sabotage or like push it away because it's different, or it's you know, bringing up all those uncomfy feels. But that's just how it is. You just got to push through it. It's just take it one step at a time. All right, I'm sending you lots of love. I'm sending you a big hug. It's all good. All right, so take it easy on yourself. Be kind, be patient, be gentle. And yeah, all right, you're not being dramatic, you're not being overly sensitive. Your feelings are totally valid, but yeah, it's just some growing pains you're going through. It's all good, all right? So just take it easy. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay blessed, Libra. Thank you for watching, listening, tuning in. I'm gonna let you go. And yeah, all right. Bye-bye.